Welcome back, wrestling WWE fans. Tonight, we reflect on a deeply emotional and historic episode of SmackDown, a night that honored one of the greatest icons in professional wrestling. The passing of Hulk Hogan has left the WWE Universe in mourning, and the Bloodline's tribute was both heartfelt and unforgettable. The Bloodline has always been more than a faction, it has been a dynasty built on loyalty, dominance, and legacy. Roman Reigns, as tribal chief, carries not just championships but the weight of family honor and expectation. Every action, every glance, and every decision is filtered through the lens of history and responsibility. Jey and Jimmy Uso have long been pillars of this family legacy, walking a line between loyalty and individual ambition. Their connection to Roman is more than professional, it is deeply personal, shaped by family, tradition, and the pressures of being in the spotlight together. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Solo Sikoa, the newest blood in the family, has emerged as a key figure, embodying both raw power and disciplined loyalty. His role within the Bloodline is critical, and his presence adds depth to the group's dynamic, reminding fans of the delicate balance between strength and vulnerability in a family unit. The Bloodline's history is one of silent tensions and unspoken rivalries, intertwined with moments of triumph and displays of unity. The power dynamics have always been shifting, even beneath the veneer of perfect cohesion. Fans who follow every nuance have long sensed these undercurrents, waiting for them to surface. Tonight, SmackDown became a stage for something far more profound than rivalry or championship pursuits. Hulk Hogan's legacy loomed over every segment, every word, and every moment. The audience was aware that this night would honor not just a performer, but a symbol of wrestling history. Roman Reigns entered the arena with an unusual solemnity. The tribal chief's presence carried a different weight tonight, one that reflected respect, admiration, and a sense of loss. This was not about dominance or strategy, it was about legacy, memory, and the bonds that connect generations of wrestlers. Jey and Jimmy followed, their expressions subdued, reflecting the emotional gravity of the moment. Solo Sikoa brought a quiet intensity, the kind that speaks to both honor and the understanding of responsibility. Together, they embodied the Bloodline not as warriors, but as torchbearers of a storied past. The segment began with highlights of Hulk Hogan's career, iconic moments, championship victories, and his unparalleled influence on the world of professional wrestling. Fans cheered and wept in unison, sharing a collective remembrance of a man who transcended the ring. Roman spoke to the audience with a mix of authority and vulnerability. He highlighted Hogan's contributions to WWE, his impact on fans worldwide, and the doors he opened for future generations. The words were carefully measured, yet they carried a profound sincerity that resonated deeply. Jey and Jimmy shared their personal reflections, recounting stories of inspiration and mentorship. The emotion was palpable, creating a bridge between eras and reminding fans of the deep human connections that exist behind the spectacle of wrestling. Solo Sikoa's tribute was quieter but no less powerful. His reverence for Hogan was evident, a testament to respect, legacy, and the passing of the torch. The Bloodline stood together, unified in purpose, yet carrying within them the private weight of what it means to honor a legend. Just when the tribute seemed to reach a peak of reflection and solemnity, a shocking twist unfolded. A rival faction ambushed the Bloodline mid-tribute, turning a moment of reverence into chaos. The arena erupted as bodies collided and chairs flew, shattering the serenity of the moment. The attack was sudden, ruthless, and deeply personal. The Bloodline fought back with calculated ferocity, their response blending grief with raw aggression. Fans were stunned to witness this juxtaposition of tribute and violence, a reminder that in WWE, even moments of honor can be interrupted by betrayal. Roman Reigns led the counterattack with authority and precision. His eyes burned with determination, every move a declaration of dominance even in the shadow of loss. Jey and Jimmy rallied, coordinating strikes with the synergy that has made them legendary in tag team and family battles. Solo Sikoa's power was on full display, channeling both his grief and his loyalty into every action. The chaos in the ring mirrored the emotional turbulence backstage, where the realities of loyalty, betrayal, and family tension were palpable. As the fight subsided, the Bloodline stood tall, but the emotional impact lingered. The arena was quiet, punctuated by the murmurs of fans absorbing both the tribute and the violence that had erupted. It was a poignant reminder that honor and conflict often coexist in the world of WWE. Backstage, whispers circulated about the implications of the attack. Analysts debated motives, predicted rivalries, and speculated on the long-term effects of such a high-profile ambush. The narrative was already expanding beyond the ring, influencing storylines, character arcs, and fan speculation. Fans dissected every moment, from facial expressions to strategic moves. Social media exploded with analysis and emotion, reflecting a global audience that felt connected to both Hulk Hogan's legacy and the Bloodline's ongoing story. The tribute, despite the interruption, reinforced the enduring significance of family and legacy in WWE. It reminded everyone that even dominant factions like the Bloodline are not immune to external threats or internal reflection. Power, after all, carries responsibility beyond championships. The unspoken tension within the Bloodline became evident once more. While united in tribute, the emotions on display hinted at private conflicts and pressures that define their interactions. Loyalty remains a fragile, precious commodity, tested not only by rivals but by circumstance and grief. Roman Reigns' leadership continues to be defined by his ability to navigate these pressures. His decisions, both in defense of family and in moments of tribute, demonstrate a careful balance of authority, respect, and emotion that few in WWE history have managed. For Jay, Jimmy, and Solo Sikoa, the night reinforced their roles not just as wrestlers, but as stewards of legacy and protectors of family honor. Every action, every response, is measured against the standards set by those who came before, reminding fans that blood ties carry real weight. Ultimately, this night was about more than conflict or championships. It was a meditation on loyalty, legacy, and the human cost of power. Hulk Hogan's life and career inspired generations, and the Bloodline's tribute ensured that his impact will be remembered in both triumph and reflection. In the end, wrestling fans, we are reminded that betrayal, trust, and family bonds define the narratives that captivate us. The Bloodline's tribute to Hulk Hogan was a testament to respect, emotion, and the enduring complexity of relationships shaped by power, pressure, and blood. The Bloodline remains a living story, one of dominance, tension, and emotional depth. Tonight, they honored a legend, defended their family, and reminded us all that in WWE, even the strongest bonds can be tested by grief, loyalty, and unexpected violence. And so, we close this chapter with a heartfelt reflection. The legacy of Hulk Hogan endures, the bonds of the Bloodline are tested, and we are left to witness the intricate interplay of betrayal, trust, and family, the very elements that make wrestling not just entertainment but a reflection of life itself.